Welcome back, everybody. If it's your first time here, welcome, and if you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Julie. I hope all is well with everyone. And today I'm gonna fill you guys in on my plans about moving back to Jamaica. Anyone is new here, I said it before in a couple of videos that it won't be my first time ever attempting to move to go back to Jamaica. I have done it before, more than once. Having kids, it's hard sometimes to make these decisions, so some of the time making strong decisions, important ones, is the hardest. When you have children, for one, my children do not want to move back with me, and that's why I'm still here lingering. My plans, I had big plans to get home and then finish up our house while I'm there, but I have to kind of maneuver around a few things to get there, and I might have to go a couple times before I could just fully be there. My husband is okay with it. Actually, my husband is not ready. He wants to run out his retirement here, and that's okay. This is nothing new to me, how he feels about going back right now. I've been in the States longer than my husband been, and I'm going on 40 years of living in the United States, so it's different for me. Well, being in the United States, I've lived out of the United States a couple times, so it's different. I've lived in plenty of states, more than one states, from California all the way back to this end. So it's like, I've already done it. And to me, America is going to the dogs. Things have changed in America a lot for a lot of immigrants. And it's not just the people, it's the system. It's rigged and it's not made to really survive. So you have to make plans like I do for long term as far as retirement, because no retirement right now in America is guaranteed. People could barely survive, financially off their retirement right now. And it's not for everyone, but I could speak for myself. I'm not speaking for everyone, okay? I'm speaking for myself. So I had always had other plans of generating income otherwise, and I feel like Jamaica is where I need to be to get this done. Mean as though that's where I'm going to spend the latter years of my life, which I'm still young. I'm still in my 40s, which I'm fortunate enough to make this decision in my 40s. Retiring early is something that I wanted, but it's, in a sense, I still won't be retired because I'll be busy and I'll be working in a different sense, of our term, or more like working on my term, doing the things that I want to do and enjoying some of the life that I always wanted for myself. My husband willing to give me what I want, and I'm going to take it. So that's between me and him. We decided to do this, and it's not overnight decision. It's something for years, and I've just been back and forth. I had to think it over to know how I'm going about it. Back in the days, I was like fly by night, fly by day, fly by night kind of situation. I just do whatever I want and jump at it. But I know with Jamaica, you have to think. Your decisions have to be meticulously thought out. You can't just jump and do things when you're talking about Jamaica. You have to know what you're going to do. You gotta have to be firm with your actions, and your actions gotta mean something. So that's what I've done. I've made it clear before. I've had a wholesale car wash, taxi, the whole shebang, ice cream shop. I did the whole shebang, store that sells clothes. I've done stuff, so it's not like I haven't done. And I've employed a lot of people from building my house, so I know what will work and will not work. I had a wholesale, a wholesale, not no make-believe shift. I had it. We had it more like my husband and I, car wash at the same time, whatever. And we used to keep a lot of round robins party, whatever. And it was enjoyable. It was nice, but at the time, it wasn't the best decision, meaning that we were so young, to stay in Jamaica. And with the opportunity that we have to gain money as fast as we could by being here, it was easier to just come back, and, the money meant a lot, and we didn't have to do a lot. It was less stress, and we could actually get to raise our children. So that was part of it, and having the kids now, these two, which is a boy and a girl, it's hard because, especially the girl, she don't want to be in Jamaica, and I'm not going to force her. She likes it. She likes to go and visit. or she don't want to live there. I don't know if she'll change her mind later on or whatever, maybe for, you know, university. I don't know if she want to maybe try that out. But to be honest, my children have, and it's not no bragging or boasting, my kids have great grades. They're all A's. No make-believe, all A's for the past couple years. So that's something that I don't want to mess up for them. Jamaica school is nice, and they have good school in Jamaica, that I do know. But the fact is that I'm not paying for this right now. They're, you know, they're going to school, and they're going to good school, and it's really panning out for us where we could save on that term, because when the other boys was down there, they was actually going to private school, which took a lot of money. I mean, a lot of money each term for school fee, for uniforms, you know, for books that they don't even use, stuff like that. It's different. But anyway, nevertheless, so over the next couple of months, you guys going to be seeing me shopping, getting the rest of my stuff and my things together over the months, because this is not an overnight thing. I'm still in process. I'm still doing it the way I think I should do it. Shipments, purchasing a vehicle, stuff like that. And those are the things that I'm planning to do before I get there. You guys will see some of it, not all of it, but I will show you guys, you know, the process that I will take to move to Jamaica. The good thing is our house is not fully complete, but it's not far. The roofing is on, which is the most important thing. We already have electrical downstairs. Everything is there for it. Everything is there for it. The only thing I have to do is just close up shop, and that's basically it. It's easy where it's at for us right now, and get the glass put on the balcony upstairs where the gazebo is. I got to get that sized up for that, because I've been debating on that so far is because I wasn't sure if I wanted glass or whatever up there. So now I decided what I want. Changing the colors of the windows totally. I want to know if I should change them or not. I'm not even sure if I should keep them all basic white, because downstairs is already white. And anybody don't know, we already live in the first portion, which is 3-bedroom downstairs. So we're good. It's not like I'm going to Jamaica and I have to live in a room. No, I have a house already. I just added to the house and determined to turn downstairs into apartments. And it's easy for me to do it where it's at, or how it's built, more like it. And that was intentional for me, which a lot of people didn't understand, because when we was building the house, we told them, you know, do this, do that. It was like, oh no, do it this way. And I kept on insisting of how I wanted it, because I had an intention. I did it, you know, on purpose, because I knew what I wanted. And the thing about when you're doing things in Jamaica is this: you don't really have to explain everything to anyone. I know I don't have to explain. I'm just talking to just do the video, to be honest, because people do ask me questions like, oh, I thought you was going home or whatever. Yes, but I go to Jamaica, and I'm the type of chick that I go to Jamaica. It's not every time I go to Jamaica I'm going to record what I'm doing, because you got to keep some things private. And Jamaica is nice and everything, but if you're stupid and flighty, Jamaica can be dangerous for you. And it's a lot of envious, and if it's not envious, it's just greed, and if it's not greed, it's hunger. People have different reasons why they do things, and I don't want to be baiting myself, you know. That's not my thing. So some things I will have to keep, you know, when I'm doing my things, I can't really, like, you know, just come out and blurt out, oh, I'm here, or I'm there. And I barely do the lives when I get to Jamaica, because I don't want nobody to know that I'm there exactly. And that's one of the reasons why I haven't done live in Jamaica. And I'm not afraid, to be honest. It's not about afraid. It's about, for my husband, you know, he's protective of me. He's worried over me, but I don't want to put my husband through a lot of stress. And my husband is nice and not nice at the same time, if you know what I mean. So I don't want to turn him into a horrible person. So I try to keep myself, you know, grounded as much as possible. The next thing is this, I will tell people, if you're planning to, like, go home, buy your stuff here if you want good quality things. And I'm gonna tell you why. And no shade, no problems. A lot of them, like, now they have a lot of places where sell good quality things, I know, but some things is not worth buying in Jamaica. And that I can't get up and tell everybody not to do shop in Jamaica, because to be honest, some things is best to just buy there instead of trying to ship it, because shipping can be very expensive. But when it comes down to buying, like, a few small appliances, even fridge and stove, I buy in Jamaica. But what I'm saying is, if you're gonna really be down there for long term and you want good quality things, you're gonna have to probably ship some things to Jamaica, and you have to cipher out what's important to you. You have to make a decision like, okay, this is more important, and the quality, or if you like some food things, I will never ship to Jamaica. And I will tell people that some when it comes onto my clothes, I have clothes galore. The funny thing about it, I've been to Jamaica and seen things that I like, and I have shopped in Jamaica. I ain't gonna lie, I will shop in Jamaica if I see something I like. So that's not a thing for me. I've bought clothes, colognes, shoes, all kind of things, because there is good quality things to be found, but it's just, there's one problem: it's expensive. When it comes down to building, I could suggest that you do your homework. If you're buying land, get you a lawyer no matter what, even if you're buying it through a realtor, which usually a realtor will tell you to get you a lawyer. They will buy land. Just make sure you don't hand nobody no money before anything is over with, and get a lawyer. The next thing is, when you're buying a house, get you a good lawyer as well, just the same, to make sure that they're on your side. I will never encourage anyone to go with the seller's lawyer unless they're really comfortable with the terms. It's a little bit costly to get your own, but sometimes you get your lawyer look out for your best interest. I will encourage anyone, if they're going to Jamaica and you don't really have a house of your own, or you do have a little money and you could buy a piece of land and put a 1 room on it with a bathroom, it's nothing wrong with it. Don't be ashamed. There's no shame in nobody game. When you cover your head with your own money, matter of fact, when you go and you build a 1 room with a 1 bathroom and you don't have an overhead, a mortgage, or a rent on you, you can survive Jamaica way easier. And I could tell anybody that. If you go to Jamaica and if you already have a house or whatever, or apartment, and you could buy you a car, a decent car, affordable car, cash, go ahead and buy it. You don't really want those kind of debt on you, especially if you're starting a business or doing anything. Because if you're going to go to Jamaica and you're starting a business and you have all those debts, you're going to have problems. And that's one of the things that I encourage people, and I tell people that's the reason why I wait things out, because I don't want to have any debt when I arrive in Jamaica. The only debt I'm supposed to have is to pay for land tax or anything like that, or car insurance, stuff like that. It ain't supposed to be that I'm owing a mortgage or I'm owing rent or anything of a sort. It's nothing wrong with it, because if that's all you got going for you, that's what you got going for you. But I will encourage people, like, always think about if you can avoid some of those things, and a lot of people don't try to avoid them, so they go ahead and they get caught up, and then they have to return back to America. Now, why I waited really is because, and I'm making sure that I sort things out before I leave, is because I do not want to look back and say, oh, I have to come here and work again. I don't want to come back to America to work. That's not my thing. I want to make sure that when I get there, I'm comfortable. And I've always been comfortable when I go to Jamaica, because I've been to Jamaica where I went for a week or two and I don't feel like coming back. I could stay as long as I want. And if I really want to stay, I just go ahead and get me a car, and that's it. The thing about, if you set your thing up right, when you get there, you don't really have to think twice. Like, if it don't even work out for you, you can always switch it up, and that's what I love about the options that I'm making for myself. My husband is also helping me with this process. So it's not like I don't have stability regardless of while I'm getting this together. I have stability. I have my husband. So anyway, guys, it's just basic things, and I'm here doing and taking care of and trying to get some stuff together to have to ship. And I want to make sure that when I ship the important stuff. I don't want to ship junk. I will ship some food, but the items that I'll be shipping, there will be something that I know I definitely can't get down there. And I will have to travel often regardless, because I do have kids. So I can't just say, oh, I'm going to be there and stuck there. I will be back and forth constantly, because it's natural for me, and I am American citizen regardless, so I could go where I want. But as far as to enjoy a day-to-day, life, I will be able to experience that, which I never had a chance to as a kid growing up. That was a dream of mine from I was a teenager, and I never really got the full, experience. Some people consider it selfish. I consider it my life. I do what I want to do with it. You know what I mean? Once my husband is okay with it, I don't see no problem with it. But if you guys come this far in the video, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. God bless.